As we ponder drastic countermeasures against the new profound darkness, an extra-dimensional planet lies waiting beyond a connected subspace. Its name, Earth. Following a series of disturbances that shook Earth to its core, the state of Arcs had been changing. While photons exist, the profound darkness will return, no matter how many times it is slain. But we were closer than ever to pulling it out at the root and preventing anyone else from suffering in its cataclysmic wake. We're here.
Haven't seen you two in ages. You look tense. Are you okay?
I'm good. We've all worked hard to reach this point. Guess I can't exactly tell you to relax. But don't worry, you two have my full support.
Okay, you two. It's time to take back Persona. While Persona is playing host to the profound darkness, it's still fighting its control. Every time Arcs fights the profound darkness and starts to weaken it, Persona pushes back time. They rewind time to the point just before the profound darkness's revival over and over again.
We can't just leave them like that. We have to save them, right?
Persona is the profound darkness's core. They still live on. Something you know better than anyone. Saving them won't be possible unless we sever their tie to the profound darkness. And even if we do save them, the profound darkness will seek out a new host body. It could make matters even worse. Our best bet is to erase the profound darkness altogether. We've just never had a way to do that. Until now, that is.
Exactly! Hitsugi's Ame no Murakumo is the key. The cleansing katana that purges evil. It saved Al and Mother when they were Dark Falls for a time. No reason this should be any different. Just do the same as before.
With their help, I've managed to analyze the Ame no Murakumo's abilities and replicate them. Your tie with Persona. Your weapon. Here it is. I entrust this power to you. You should be the one. The operation is straightforward enough. Cut through the profound darkness's core. If you can sever Persona from the profound darkness, the two of you can wake Persona up together.
Absolutely. I've got so very much to say, right?
Emergency! Code Q!
There's no escape! You're finished!
This ends here. I'm going full tilt.
Show yourself!
Completed!
I'm getting readings from Persona. You take it from here.
Right. It's time for us to... What's this? Why is it getting all bendy?
Space-time interference? Where is it trying to jump? And why?
Readings! Gone! Tracking over!
Calm down, Sierra. There's nothing to trace. No signs in the area. We've completely lost them.
Oh no! Report from Earth Guide. No sign of our friend on Earth either, they say. I see. An urgent transmission from an operator. Is this a telescopic image? Space is warping. Is it a black hole? Those aren't terribly rare, but they sure don't just pop out of nowhere. It's not a star's gravitational collapse. It's an intermediate mass. Observed values are coming back negative. Its expansion velocity is crazy. If it keeps expanding at its current pace, it'll consume the whole universe. This black hole defies all logic. What's going on here? Does it have something to do with their disappearance? It's hard to rule it out based on the timing. I'll continue looking into both matters.
Sorry for the wait, ladies. I see you've been apprised about the black hole. That'll save me some time. I've got 2 pieces of news. First, the good news. We've located a reading.
Really? Then we have to save them!
Not so fast, Matoi. Next, the bad news. The reading is coming from inside the black hole. It's the one and only absolute rest frame, the origin point of the universe, where planet Xion used to reside. That's where the Guardian is.
Stop right there! You're a slippery one. But this game of tag is over. The deal's dead or alive! Waste her! What?
Don't take me lightly! I'm prepared to fight!
Corrupt, but still royalty. But you're taking us just as lightly, princess!
A summoning circle? He's a sorcerer? I'm done for. Who are you?
The hell are you? Then again, who cares? Mess with us and you're both dead meat!
More ephemera? Steel yourself, stranger!
Man, I just love this stuff! Can't get enough of it! Get a move on, summons! Stop them like the pests they are!
Slaying our foes is the only way we can get out of this now. May I please request your aid? Please, allow me to thank you again for your aid. I was in such a hurry to meet my brother, I failed to take heed of search parties. May I ask your name? I owe you my life. I do not exaggerate. I am being hunted by the ruler of this realm. Please, introduce yourself. My name is... That's quite enough of that, Lost Record. Well, now it is time to go ahead and whoop, back home. Huh? Is something wrong? Vanished. Goodness, who was that?
Gone in a flash, back in a flash. I'm glad you're safe. Could you fill us in on what happened?
You're barking up the wrong tree. Sorry to send them back without warning. I was kind of in a hurry.
How did you get in here?
How? Well, I just went, and here I am. Oh dear, did I barge in on a private conversation? I should know to knock before entering a room. Silly me, I've just been alone for so long, common sense doesn't even occur to me. I'm not getting any teleport readings. She's not Arcs. From these readings, she's a body comprised entirely of photons? Well, she's not a full spawn. Do you know her? Wow, you all look so wary.
Who are you?
Oh, duh! You don't know who I am. Sorry, that didn't even cross my mind. I'm Alma. Would it be clearer if I called myself the original Claris Crace? Right now, I'm Alma, though. I'd like it if you'd call me that.
Claris Grace the First? I thought she was dead.
Oh, my body's long gone. I'm like all photons now. I'm sure you know this, but my old body got busted up by Luther. Not my mind, though. The photons never vanished. I've been together with the Akashic Records ever since. Basically, I guess you could say that after I died, I turned into an Akashic Records ghost. What could prove it? Is there anything that can? Oh, I've got it! I'll show you my specialty. Watch closely now. 3, 2, 1, boom! What? But how? That's not teleportation! We felt this sensation before. The technique Luther used to control time? Yup. He fiddled around with me and finagled a way to copy that, I guess. By the way, if you call that a technique, Cassie will get super fussy and be all like, "It's magic, damn it!" Reggie and Mary would always shake their heads and act totally stumped. Oh yeah, Reggie and Mary are still around, right? They'd know who I am. I'm sorry. Reggie? Mary? Who are you talking about? I mean Regius and Maria. They're still alive and kicking, right? They wouldn't appreciate those nicknames. You can tell, huh? They always did tell me to knock it off with those.
They're both out on assignment. We won't be able to see them for a while.
Oh, that's a shame. Wait, meeting them wouldn't help anyway. They're not tied to Xion, so they wouldn't see me. You know Xion? Totally. We spent a lot of time together. I know about Xiao, too.
So people can only see you if they have a tie to Xion. Is that why you came to us? Akashic Records Ghost?
Yep. The way things are now, you're the only ones who can sense me. And you're the only ones who can do something about what's going on. I know this must be hard for you to swallow. I'll tell you everything I know. Could you at least hear me out? Photons are like an element tied to the Akashic Records. To oversimplify it a bit, they're the Akashic Records itself. Photons are everywhere. See, they're like the ink the Akashic Records uses to record all events in the universe. The way we use them is like we access a record of energy generation and reproduce it. Photoners were masters of utilizing photons as energy, but there's so much more you can do with them. As for how, well, that's where it gets kinda tricky. I'll bet Shion figured she couldn't explain it well enough, so she stuck with teaching you to utilize them as energy. I kind of understand it. I have a better grasp of photons than most. But as for how you can handle them so well, or what it takes to use them like that I can't explain. If only I could explain it clearly, we'd probably be living in a much better world right now. Would it be a brighter world? One full of happy places and smiling faces? Sometimes I wonder. The first Clarice Craze, from the legendary trio of heroes who came before me. I wouldn't call us legendary. For one thing, we were active like 40, 50 years ago tops. All I was good at was tricks and cheats. The second is way, way better than me at actual arc stuff. That, and technically, I'm not actually Clarice Craze. You're not? It's kind of confusing to explain, but Clarice Craze is the name of the collection of photons that used to be inside of me. Huh? What? That's not helping, is it? Okay, how about this? I had a split personality. A split personality? So, I used to be super weak and bedridden a lot, right? I'd always talk to the photons inside me, 'cause, hey, not like I had anything better to do. Then, what do you know? They took on a personality of their own. Boy, did that ever throw me for a loop at first. And if you think it threw me off, you should have seen the people around me. She had a real mouth on her. And when it came to combat, it was a pain to move around, so I always let her do all the heavy lifting. She was always a real go-getter. Eventually, that earned her the name Clarice Craze. I guess that's why Reggie and Mary don't call me Clarice Craze. I don't mind either way, but I think it'd be better for them if you call me Alma when I'm me. Yes, ma'am. Consider it done. By the way, could you please not call me ma'am? Sure. Right. So, Alma, what has become of the first Clarice Craze inside of you? She left this body here to me and, vanished. What do you mean, left it to you? Maybe I didn't phrase that right. I guess you could say that when I lost my corporeal body, she became a new vessel for me. So basically, it's like, my body's Clarice Craze, and my mind is Alma. So, Clarice Craze protected you, Alma? Calling it protecting is kind of a disservice to her, I think. I mean, the last thing she said to me was, "Now we're even." Maybe that means I'm also Clarice Craze in a sense. Maybe I should get used to being called that after all.
Let's review. Sierra, run an expansion progress simulation based on the new black hole's present status.
Yes, sir. Putting it on the monitor. This is the new black hole that popped up at the same time that you went missing. And this is a prediction assembled from a Florenberg black hole analysis based on present information. Everything's getting swallowed. The world will turn all black. Conventional black holes do not expand at this velocity. Something's clearly up here.
Alma, tell me something. You called yourself a ghost of the Akashic Records. This return was undoubtedly due to your power. The readings were inside the black hole. So it stands to reason that you were in there. And you came from there. Tell me, what's in there? Where does that black hole lead?
I think you know the answer to that, Xiao. There's only one thing there. The location where the planet Xi'an used to be. The origin point. The birthplace of the universe. It's the Akashic Records itself. And you got lost on that world. Let's call it Omega for convenience's sake. The world of Omega is the Akashic Records made manifest. Maybe it would be easier to say it's what the Akashic Records dreams of. Records made manifest? Does that mean that the string of events on Earth, that ether has something to do with this? Probably. Photons are tied to the Akashic Records. I bet photons fused with aether that became altered on Earth, and that's why they got all crazy. But I thought the Akashic Records were Xi'an, and she's gone now. Well, you're a little off. Xi'an is Xi'an. The Akashic Records are the Akashic Records. It's true that with Xi'an gone, there's no one left who can access the Akashic Records. But the Akashic Records are still there. It's just that there's nobody left to see them. The universe is still being recorded. So basically, the Akashic Records are a library, and Xi'an's a librarian? Oh, good one! That's a perfect comparison, I'd say. The library still stands, even if there's nobody around to manage it. Nobody was supposed to be able to access the Akashic Records to begin with. But the Akashic Records have manifested themselves as a single world, Omega.
The profound darkness jumped to this visible manifestation of the Akashic Records and fused with it, thus leading to the creation of a potentially universe-consuming black hole, I take it.
Dreams are what we see when our brains are organizing our memories. It's the same for the Akashic Records. I think the Akashic Records are dreaming while sifting through its memories of the whole universe. That dream has taken shape. Well, actually, it's a little more complicated than that. The thing is, malice has entered the dream. If we don't do something, everything's gonna be engulfed in darkness. The past, the future, all creation as we know it. That's why I came here. I'm gone now, but I still want to see the future that all of you and Xi'an worked to weave. I think I've covered everything I can explain. Would you be willing to help me out? Thank you.
The profound darkness has infiltrated the Akashic Records. We have to slay it and sever their link. It's straightforward enough work, no different from what we've been doing so far. The thing is, I'm coming up blank as far as how to get there, and what Omega's condition is. First off, how do we physically reach Omega? There are no ARC ships capable of probing into a black hole.
Easy. We stopped time for the launch.
Why am I not surprised you can do that? Is it every Claris Cray's job to pull ludicrously crazy stunts?
Sorry, I think I'm lost. Basically, gravity doesn't apply when time is stopped. We bypass the black hole's innate supergravity by stopping time. Then we send you to Omega. The theory is sound, sure, but it's still crazy.
It's not crazy at all. I got someone out, so there's nothing stopping me from sending someone back in. Not gonna lie, though, it'll be exhausting to do alone. It would be so much easier if Claris Craze were here. So, second, could you give me a hand?
Who? Me?
I could use another photon manipulation expert. You'll do fine, really.
Oh, I'm not worried. I know you'll be just fine. Be careful out there, okay? I'll be waiting for you.
Sierra, you should head to Omega 2. I'll take over ship management for the time being.
You can count on me. Oh, wait. Does that mean I'm going inside Omega? I'm not proud of it, but combat is not my thing.
Okay, I'll try to give you a form that will allow you to focus more on navigation. How about that, Sierra? Exactly what form it will be might depend on what kind of mood Omega's in, though.
I don't know about this. This isn't how I imagined my first field assignment was gonna go. Well, okay. I look forward to working with you.
Here's how this is gonna work. We'll approach the time-stopped black hole in the gateway ship. It'll be easier to send you over a shorter distance, so once you're ready, commandeer the gateway ship, okay?